let me give you a close-up for everybody that's watching on video of the chords that we did this week. First, it's going to be the full G chord, and you're going to start it off how we showed you before. You can take your fourth finger on the third fret of the first string, and then you're going to place your third finger on the third fret of the sixth string, and then you take your second finger, place on the second fret of the fifth string, and that is the full G chord, and it should sound like this. And now we're going to show you the full C chord, and what you want to do is you want to take your first finger and place it on the first fret of the second string, and then you want to take your second finger, place it on the second fret of the fourth string, then take your third finger, place it on the third fret of the fifth string, and you're going to only hit the first 5 strings on the guitar, and it should sound like this. Whenever you go from the G to a C, it should be real simple, because you can just take these 2 fingers right here and just move. Simply just place them on the 4th and 5th strings, and just right like that. And it's sort of simple. And now you're going to use the first 4 strings for this D7th chord, and you're going to place your first finger on the first fret of the second string, and then take your second finger, place it on the second fret of the third string, take your third finger, place it on the second fret of the first string, and hit the first 4 strings, and it should sound like this. Now your little practice song type deal I want you to do for this week, you're going to use your 4 down strums on these chords. I'll show you in just a second, but whenever you're learning this, remember that at first you're not going to be able to switch as fast as me, but that's what I want you to work on, and just keep practicing it every day, and you'll get used to switching in time. But it should sound like this.
This week we're going to learn the full G chord. Right where my pen is here, we're going to start down here on the first string at the 3rd fret with your 4th finger, just like before, on the first string. Then way down here on your bass string, your 6th string, you're going to put your 3rd finger at the 3rd fret. Then over here, your 2nd finger at the 2nd fret. Now the C chord, last week you only had your first finger here at the 1st fret on the 2nd string, your 2nd finger at the 2nd fret on the 4th string. This week we're going to add our 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 3rd fret. That'll be the full C chord. We can't play this note with it, and we'll explain that a little later on. We're going to get it so we can hold both these at the same time, but for now, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Now the D chord, D7th down here, and we're not going to explain what the 7th means right now, but you're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd string at the 1st fret, your 2nd finger over here on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger right here on the 1st string at the 2nd fret. So you practice that this week, and we're going to have a little song for you to play along with next week's lesson.